9:03. I'm a few minutes late. My apologies. Just putting logistics together for the evening newscasts and, lost track of time. My apologies. All right, let's get this set up. All right, how you doing? Hi. Hi, everybody. How are you? Good evening. You enjoying your night? I've got my Starbs. I'm going to do my best to stay awake with you this evening. I hope I'm successful. I can't promise it, but I'm going to do my darndest. Anyway, it's lovely outside. Look at that shot. Downtown Orlando, our Tower Cam network, looking just fantastic. Let's take a look at some of our... Let's look around, take a look at some of our Tower Cams. That's downtown. Let's head into downtown. See what's doing. Lake Eola, looking very nice. West 2 Studio, Tower Cam, looking good. Orlando International Airport, very nice. Where else we got? Tourist District. There's Epcot, looking good. Ocala, lit up for Christmas. Which, by the way, I've never seen this in person. I mean, I've been to downtown Ocala. I've just never been during Christmas. But I feel like that would be something really pretty to see. Like, that Christmas tree is so pretty. I love that. Cindy says it's wine o'clock. Good evening to ya. Good evening. Debbie says it feels nice outside. Oh, it totally does, doesn't it? I love it. Laura says, happy tequila talk. I've missed y'all in the morning since hubby's been in Massachusetts. The child has been in our bed. I get it, Laura. My kids are coming into my bed at like 2 a.m. every day, which is what it is. But like when I have to work the morning show, it's like, oh, y'all, I'm already about to wake up, man. Just let me get a little more sleep. Anyway, that's really pretty. Let's look at temperatures around Central Florida, shall we? They're dropping. Absolutely. Look at that. 69 right now in Orlando. That's about the lowest temperature we got to this morning. 64 in Leesburg, 64 in the Villages, 57 degrees in Ocala. Oh, man, that looks just awesome. Right? Like 10 more minutes. Love it. Lauren says that the St. Augustine lights are gorgeous. Oh, they are. They are gorgeous, yeah. As a parent of a 15-year-old, lock the door. It's easier. Matt, if the wife would let me, do it, then yes, I would. Also, when they come in at 2 a.m., I'm like, let's just take them back to bed. And she's usually like, no, it's okay. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to fight you over it. It's 2 a.m. I got to wake up in 10 minutes anyway to go do the morning show. I wish I had a camera from downtown Mount Dora. It's perfect this time of year. Okay, so first off, I also wish we had a camera in Mount Dora. There's a lot of places I wish we had a camera. This one will do too, though. That's Lake Dora. Does it count? I don't know. All right, so temperatures are looking lovely. 50s, 60s, even 70s. There is a cold front that is marching down the peninsula. That first one kind of faded. This is the one that's really going to change things around. So I want you to notice a couple things. There's clouds around tonight. And so because of those clouds, our temperatures are going to kind of hold. I don't want to say they're going to hold firm, but they're not going to drop like a rock. Okay? It's going to feel nice. It's going to feel very comfy. But not as cold. Another thing. We've been so above average that tonight's temperatures are actually still above average, even though they're dropping. This morning we were at like 68, 69. Average low temperature this time of year, 55 degrees. Yeah, and tonight's 57 into tomorrow morning's 57 is still above average. 50 degrees in Ocala, 55 Daytona Beach, 58 degrees in Melbourne. Taylor says the worst is when the kids wake you up right before your alarm. Yeah, they go back to sleep, you got to get up. I know. I know it. Lake Dora's pretty special too, but I'm biased. Oh, I love Lake Dora. Let's see here. In fact, West Truck was in my neighborhood today, Matt says. Unfortunately, I'm in the same neighborhood as the missing person. I'm sorry to see that. Oh, that's... Yeah, I just popped on. Your voice has brought the child out of his bed. Oh, no, Elizabeth. Don't blame it on me. I don't want to know. I don't want to have that on my... I don't want to have that in my heart. Your kids go back to sleep. Well, most of the time, I don't know because I'm on my way to work. This morning, they never did. I kept kind of trying to, but yeah. Oh, Elizabeth, does it sound like I have a future colleague? That'll work for me. That'll work for me. Todd's asking about Sunday and the severe weather. We'll get there, bud. Let's just kind of start off with tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning is going to be nice. During the day tomorrow, let's take a look at where we're at, okay? We'll start off with clouds around, a nice, comfortably cool start to the temperatures. And the front will continue to turn those winds, okay? But what we end up with for tomorrow is clouds, not really any concern of rain, but the clouds around and temperatures climbing. So 70 degrees lunchtime, 73 by 2 p.m., 73 by 3 p.m. That's going to basically be our high temperature tomorrow. So it's going to be a nice, but it's going to be a cloudy day, right? Here's a look at the high temperatures around Central Florida. Upper 60s in our northern spots. Lower 70s across the metro back over to Brevard County. A nice light breeze. Yeah, it's really not a bad forecast at all for tomorrow. The couple of days after, what we'll notice, though, is tomorrow kind of that precursor. So if tomorrow hits 73, watch where we go after. Even cooler for Wednesday afternoon, 64 degrees our high temperature. Thursday afternoon, 68 degrees our high temperature. Then by Friday, we start to bring things back up. 71 degrees on Friday. Saturday, high temperature of 78. Because what ends up happening here is this kind of flow out of the south, kind of south, southeast, a little bit more humidity, a little bit more moisture, and then looking at Sunday, we do have our next frontal boundary moving in, but it starts to funnel showers and thunder showers. We're going to get some rain, and for right now, there's pretty decent agreement that Sunday's going to be a stormy day. Not going to be the most fun forecast. You don't want rain on a weekend, on your wedding day. You don't want a free ride when you've already paid. You don't want the good advice that you just didn't take. But in this case, it's really just rain on a Sunday. You don't want that. Although Laura says rain makes the grass grow. Unless it's my yard, and in which case my fertilizer guy said that it's all weeds. So I might need to do some sodding, which stinks. Oh well. Oh well. You like that, Lauren? You like that? So at the moment, it's a little too early to get into the specificity of severe weather for Sunday, but definitely some rain. Definitely some rain around. Carmen, Puerto Rico in the house. Buenos dias. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Eric, he specifically said he wants to take your job. All right, Elizabeth, that sounds good to me. Can he work mornings and then nights and then mornings and then nights and then mornings and then nights? If he can, I'm down. I'm down. Where are my keys? They're in my pocket. Here's the clicker. Your son can have clicker number 1. Too funny. I know it's the evening. My brain doesn't know. Matt, yeah, I do. The ice. This is my order. Iced mocha, double shot, 1 pump extra mocha, no whip. That's my order. Yep. Too funny. He specifically wants to take my job. I love that. Linda says, I forgot you're not Tony. Bada bing? Bada bing, bada bing? I don't know. Oh, man. I'm not off tomorrow, Priscilla. Tomorrow's like a 16-hour day, man. So I'm taping the science of it. I'm going over to the Science Center like 9:30 in the morning. Taping the science of it from like 9:30 to like 11:30 or 12:30. And then I'm back to working nights. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. Yeah. I've had 4 shots of espresso every day this week, and it's done nothing. Oh, good. That's funny, Laura. Oh, man. I'm confusing you. Karen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I'm watching Holiday Inn. What a great old movie. Fred Astaire and Bing Crosby. I didn't even know that was a movie. I've never heard of it. Same 15-year-old kid. We get coffee every Wednesday. That's my order on the way to school, too. Oh, my gosh. That's too funny, Matt. That's too funny. I miss Tony. Linda, I'm sorry that I could not oblige and give you what you needed. I'm sorry. Oh, Laura, that sounds like so much fun. I love that. I love that. Couldn't get him out of the meteorology area. No, I don't even know what we're... Actually, I do know. He sent me the email. We're not taping. First off, the meteorology area is not channel 2, so... What are we taping? Tomorrow we're doing education, life, the evolutionary traits our animals have, Kids Town, fuzzy dinosaur eggs, public programs, how we can infer ecological niches of extinct animals, and maker area, rug tufting. Well, that's cool. That sounds like fun. Campeche, Debbie. Yes, Campeche. Oh, man. Need that. Tony always responds to us. What am I doing right now, Linda? Tony always responds to us. Am I not doing enough? Are you not entertained? Roberto, are you not entertained?
No, sir.
What do I need to do to entertain you?
We'll talk about no.
I default.
Is there anything you'd like tonight, sir?
Just you.
Okay.
Just you, my friend.
Okay. How are you doing?
I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Taylor says, I think Erica's more responsive than Tony. Look, I'm just not her cup of tea, Taylor. That's okay. Debbie says hello, Roberto.
Hi.
I'm just not her cup of tea. I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
No, you're a cup of coffee.
I'm somebody's cup of coffee. Thank you. That's it. All right. So, rain on Sunday. But I'll tell you what's not going to have rain. Friday. And Friday is a big day, my friends. It is the next edition of Share Your Christmas. We are going to be live at 6 locations around Central Florida. I'll be over at the Daytona International Speedway. I hope to see you there. Come bring a non-perishable food, make a donation. Good night, Cooper. Go to bed. But yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. And for such a good cause. So I'll be broadcasting there starting live at 6 a.m. Callie, good morning. I know it's night. I don't know what the heck is up. Good evening, Callie. Oh, man. This Linda thinks you're practically... Linda Lesto. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you. Oh, man. Coffee Talk meetup on Friday. We have it planned. Is that a thing, Laura? Do I get to take hugs, everybody? Do I get to give a bunch of hugs? You know I'm going to try and put you all on TV. If I can figure out a way to do it. Oh, man. Can we at least have the temp of Yakutsk? Of what? Yukon? Oh, because Manalfi does the worldwide. I don't even know. I don't know what the temperature is there. I don't care. She's screaming, Jessica. Too funny. All right. So Friday looks good. We do have some cool temps. So let's do this, okay? Let's look at some of these temperatures a little more specifically. Let's start with tomorrow's Tuesday. So let's do Wednesday morning. Let's look at Wednesday morning's low temperature, all right? This is where we're going to wake up on Wednesday morning. That's going to be nice and chilly. 30s to the north, 40s and 50s through the rest of Central Florida. Gotta love that. Wednesday afternoon, 60s for high temperatures. I know! Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Can you handle it?
Yeah.
Maybe. Roberto's in the back, the peanut gallery. Thursday morning, 30s and 40s. It's almost offensive if you're not a fan of that kind of a cool temperature, which I understand. That's going to be the cooler of the afternoons. So at least if you're not a fan of it, it's not going to last for too long. Then once we get done with that, we look to the afternoon on Thursday. And we get into the 60s and 70s. And then, of course, we know how Friday goes. And then we know how the weekend kind of just warms up little bit by little bit. So let's take a look. Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast for our week ahead. And it does look nice. I like how you made the sounder. Thursday, first night of Hanukkah at sunset. right? Yeah, sundown. Hanukkah begins on Thursday. All right. So, yeah, looking great for that. Looking great for Share Your Christmas Friday. This weekend doesn't look too bad, but yeah, we do have some rain in there on Sunday. Yep. All right, where are we at? You telling me you don't? You can't listen. I'm a mess, man. This coffee is just gonna. All I hope is to keep from getting fired. Oh my God, that's funny. I love that, Laura. Wednesday, I'm hiding. Judy says, "Yeah, I mean those are gonna be some chilly temperatures for sure." Yep, Santa weather again. Bruce says, "Indeed." Uh-oh, boss is texting. Too funny. Not a fan. Sweater weather, Sandy says. Oh yeah. So what? And I just have to say, like, I'm excited at the idea that I'm going to be able to wear a like a nice sweater, like a nice holiday vibe to share your Christmas on Friday. That's all like. I'm not a person that's like, oh, I need this or that for, for clothing. But I am laughing at how, like, yeah, I will be able to dress appropriately for Share Your Christmas this week. So that I'm pretty excited for. What's my favorite Christmas recipe? I don't know that I have any Christmas recipes. Anybody want to share a Christmas recipe? Priscilla, it's a little too early to get into the specifics of it. I can show you kind of a longer range look. But it's not... It's just so far out. I mean, it's just Monday. Like, there's the storm system Saturday firing up. And that's as far out as, yeah, Futurecast doesn't even go out that far. But, like, let that settle in. Like, which also stinks because if it looks like it's going to be stormy during the day, then I might have to stay here a little later than I normally do on Sundays, which I'm also not a fan of. But we got to do what we got to do. I have a sweater from the Norway Pavilion at Epcot. It's about 15 years old, and I wear it 1 or 2 days a year. Oh, that's too funny. I like that. Apple pie, always with Granny Smith apples. I would love to learn a good recipe for that. Sarah's asking for the BSR. We'll take a look at it in a second. Yeah. So there's the storm system on Sunday. Let's do that, though. Let's go ahead and let's look. Before we get to the BSR, let's look at the computer models and just kind of see. We'll do that, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. Okay. All right. So let's just do that, and at least kind of get an idea of what's happening weather-wise on the American model GFS. Showing thicknesses. There's a little storm system that's Saturday getting going, sweeping through on Sunday. The GFS is definitely this evening's run, backing off on the intensity of those storms on Sunday. Yeah, it's not looking as impressive, we'll say. That view looks like trash. Let me go back to the wide shot. All right. And notice like the 540 line getting down into even like parts of northern Georgia. So some chill there. Coastal showers, that's next Thursday. Ooh, that's quite a little storm system there. Friday the 15th. Nice little storm system. Gonna be nice and gusty. And then there's another there's another storm system around the 20th. Focused more on South Florida. Now, I haven't done the numbers, but what was the day that we had that South Florida storm? See, this is where I have to go back and look at the logging. Actually, I can do that. I've got the technology and I have the know-how. Hold on. Movies, LRC, 2024. So that was November 16th. So November 16th and the 20th. That's 34 days, so that's not the same storm system, but that's another decent little signal for a storm system in South Florida, the 19th to the 20th, according to the GFS. All right, let's do this. Let's take a look at the BSR. Give me a few seconds to get it set up. Hit stop, hit back. All right. Okay. All right, so this is the BSR. And right off the bat, showing a pretty decent little cold front storm system there. What is that? That is the 22nd, which ends up being... So that's like Saturday, Sunday. So ironically, that's the storm system that's moving through like this weekend. High pressure building in. Decent little front, it looks like. Valid. The 13th, which we saw that. Decent little Gulf low there. Kind of an active flow pattern. There's an area of low pressure. That's like the 18th. Good little storm system into the Big Bend around the 18th. Interesting. That's an interesting little storm system there. That's like the 20th. The 20th looks to be pretty stormy in Central Florida. So the week of Christmas looks to be pretty active, leading right up to it. And then going out east, that's as far as that goes. Then from there, we can switch over here and take a look at the model and decipher it. Stand by. Little storm system developing around South Florida. That's like Christmas Eve-ish, which around South Florida. And then there's another storm system that's around the 10th. So that's after Christmas. So according to this, it looks like that's Christmas Day. So if this plays out that way, we actually look like we'll have a nice Christmas forecast if this plays out that way. And then just after Christmas, a couple of little storms kind of popping up. Another Gulf load there. That's the... When is that? That's January 3rd. So based on this, that's 15. Looks like a warmish New Year's Eve / New Year's Day, and then afterward into the new year, little storm systems kind of getting going again. Yeah. So as of right now, the BSR is kind of indicating a decent New Year's Eve forecast and kind of a decent Christmas. So that's not too bad. Sorry, when I get into analysis mode, it's kind of like I know I'm ignoring y'all, and that's rude, and I'm sorry. Any questions, comments, concerns? Now that I'm done being rude. Let's see here. Big on the ish. Yeah, big on the ish. There's no way we're going to have a cold Christmas 2 years in a row. I know, right? Wouldn't that be funny if we did? While we're just chatting, I'll put up the 7-day forecast again here, by the way. So I guess you're skipping tomorrow coffee talk? No, Evelyn. My commitment to you is there. My commitment is there. Even if I'm exhausted, super grumpy. You need a lot of pics, daughter and son-in-law coming from Australia. Oh, that sounds like fun. The Gulf flow should put hurricane shutters up now. I hope not. I hope not. You're not ignoring us. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jamie. He loves us. He really loves us. Bruce, go to bed. Good night. Don't do a morning coffee talk. Sleep all you can. Y'all, I'm going to be awake at 5:15 tomorrow morning for the kids. That's the problem. No matter what, I'm still there, still taking care and doing the things. I can't just leave the wife alone to do all the things tonight and tomorrow morning. Like, gotta do it. Oh, coquito. Wait, I gotta help the wife where I can. So I'll still be awake at 5 something in the morning tomorrow. I'll be so grumpy. But this is life, What one day I'll get a regular schedule. One day. Oh, Matt, that's a good question. Jeremy showed it to me. I don't remember where it actually came from. I'm sure there's an answer. I just don't have it. Is this the start of the unnamed 20? No, Brian, that's a previous year's cycle. That's, yeah. The new pattern set up October and November of this year, so this is all new stuff. Linda says he's young. I mean, I'm 39. I'm not as young as I once was. I'll tell you, this is beating the snot out of me more and more with every passing year. The working nights and working mornings thing is tough. Yeah. What meteorologist has a regular schedule? I mean, Manalfi works the normal, he's got a consistency to his schedule. Kellyanne has a consistency to her schedule. Being a weekend guy, though, is when you fill in here and you fill in there. That's the inconsistency part. Yeah. I don't know that I'm going to go to Tampa for the UCF Bowl game. I just don't know if it's going to be in the cards for us. 39 is young. Sandy, I'm not saying I'm old, but I am. The shifts in schedule definitely are throwing me off more than they ever have. That is for sure. Manalfi just worked a Saturday and not long ago a Sunday morning. He absolutely did. I'm not saying that he's without, but his 5-day-a-week schedule is consistent with some stuff thrown in there. There's no consistency in my 5-day-a-week schedule. That's all. Yeah. But Manalfi and I, we take care of each other. That's it. I never have a problem working for him. He never has a problem working for me. That's the truth. Shifts in schedule mess me up too. It's just it hits my body hard. Which old man Manalfi, it's got to hit him really hard. Yeah. Carrie, we'll have to keep digging in and looking. It's possible, but we'll have to keep looking. Yeah. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns, anything? Anything at all? Whoa, coffee talk after dark. That's right, Mike. That's right. Debbie says, let's not talk old. No, you're right. It's just, you feel it more. That's all. You feel it more than you used to. That's all. I think Cam's back. Is Cam back this week? Hold on. Let's log into the work schedule and see. Wait till you have to drive to Volusia for 6 a.m. show. Yeah, I think call time for work. Hold on. Schedule. Let me look at my schedule this week. 3:30 a.m. Actually, that's not terrible. 3:30 a.m. at the station. So figure leave station at 3:30, get to Volusia 4:35, and then set up. Yeah. But what about my schedule week, everyone's schedule week, position, weather? Cam is back Wednesday. There you go. There's your answer. The noon show Wednesday is Cam's first show back. Linda says, wait until you reach 73. My worry is my lack of consistency in schedule. I just worry that I'll even make it to 73. But yes, I point absolutely taken. Wait until 46 years and 9 months of age hits you. I'm feeling it. I think at every step you feel it. But I'm definitely feeling it more and more as I get older. That's for sure. Yep. I should be there around 9. I thinks when we're all meeting. Oh, that's so funny. That's so fun, Laura. When you come in at 3:30, is coffee expensible? If it is, I don't know about it. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know, Yukon. I don't know. I don't make the schedules. If so, I'd have weekends off. Oh, man. All right. I second the no. Old talk with my birthday tomorrow. Audra, oh, happy birthday. All right. I think that's it for tonight. I think we're good. We good? We good? We good. All right, listen. I'm going to do the newscasts tonight at 10 and 11, and then we'll have a coffee talk at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to go do the science of it, and then I'll work tomorrow night shift. Very good. All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out. For Coffee Talk Evening Edition, as I'm in from Amalfi. Bada bing. Hope you're enjoying the day off. Bada bing. I'll see y'all on TV tonight and on the social channels tomorrow morning. Bye.